Yo, the waiting is over. Yeah. Look, they say boxing is a death sport. Ashes to ashes, like trash in the alley. Cashes is cashes, which means we could compete. As long as I got breath in my lungs and my 2 feet and a strong heartbeat, we could rumble, young man. Put the gloves in your hands. The talking is over. All that we were arguing over is over. We could sit in silence before the noise and the roars and arena doors open. Before we throw hands, we satisfy the demands. This is for the fans, my legacy, my little mans who looked up at me like that. You're about to hurt them bad. Yo, the shit is serious. The big fish and the fisherman, the old man in the sea. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we can sit in silence. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we can sit in silence. Think you're a monster, don't you? Ugly by breathing vulture. AB's put it down my skyline. Notifications on my timeline. But this shit is the A side. Hey, you think you King Ghidorah? Hey, but this is King Nelo, ninja, the king of the monsters. Take 3 of you to step to the giant, but I'm defiant. Face of boxing. I'm a legend, like the Mayans. Yeah. Let go. Nelo. Let go. Nelo. You think you King Ghidorah? 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 ShowBizz, we did it again. Hey, yo, what? Be prepared for the straight right. 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 Left hand's too low, my ninja.
Guard up, now blow my ninja.
Nelos don't hold my ninja.
He's phone, no phone, my ninja.
This is a fatal flaw.
Crash out for Omaha.
What's the best punch against a southpaw? What time? Be prepared for the straight right. Be prepared for the straight right. Be prepared for the straight right. It's true. Be prepared for the straight right. Left hand too low, my ninja.
Guard up, now below my ninja.
Nelos no hold my ninja.
Use a phone, no phone, my ninja.
This is a fatal flaw.
Crash out for Omaha.
What's the best punch against a southpaw? No.
Right hand from Madrimov and he grabs on.
A warrior, is he not?
What's a sword to a Glock?
3 minutes each round.
Open threes, get your
He
shot.
can't move, he ain't young.
Think his legs will be shot.
He's been fighting too long.
38's get
Prepare
shot.
for the straight right. Be prepared for the straight right. Let's go. Be prepared for the straight right. Let's go. Be prepared for the straight right. Up off it. Yeah. Yes. Up off. Hey. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. It's Facts Friday, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Let me see who we have up here. DJ 50-50. What's going on with you? Whoops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. Stop, everybody. Welcome to the Facts Friday. If you haven't done it, please close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for the Vonda Hill.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Burnell man can shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. Hey, oh, wait a minute. Y'all know what time it is to give it up to the lady.
You should let me in. You deserve it. No, you deserve it. Baby.
Smooth. Hey, hold on, everybody. Wait a minute.
Yeah, put it simply in here. I like surprises. I came here for prizes. Big booty and thighs is promising my guys is how I could get inside this. Stupid, I realize this, but there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work.
Hit the Tyson bell. Oh, yeah. My brother. Dun. You got to buy your own. We outside.
You think it happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a con with that vibe. You can ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask him if he's alright.
Hit the Tyson bell. All right, man. Remember for 19 months. Uncle Herschel Walker. What's going on, my boy? All right, man. That's the black. All right. Look, I didn't do the hump day. I was with the Zone War Room visiting Bam Rodriguez out in Texas. I thought it was California. I don't know why. That's because it was I was told late in the game. I really didn't know where I was going. I'm like, oh, we going to San Antonio. I thought San Diego. But Bam Rodriguez, saw him, his whole family and everything. It was a fantastic time. I can't wait for you guys to see the Black Two Sugars. Now, hey, hold on real quick. I don't think Canelo Crawford will do good numbers. I think so. I went around with a Crawford photo and over 300 people don't know who he was when I asked. Yeah, but everyone knows who Canelo is. All his fights do very well. And those who do know Crawford, they're going to watch. And it's on Netflix. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be sitting right there. So it's, oh, yeah, there's a fight tonight. That's how many fights were watched back in my day, right? It was like, hey, man, is somebody fighting tonight? We used to look at the TV guide. Like, oh, yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard versus, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it was. You know, Waba, you know, is fighting tonight. You know what I mean? You just didn't know. Oh, the white Muhammad Cowie. Let me see. Go, Pack, go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard about that shit. How about them Cowboys? Let me see. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay. So today is going to be a very specialized live stream. Hold on. That's because they thought it was Kendrick. Gotta get your sands right, bitch. Yeah, I gotta get my sands together. Speaking of sands, I can't wait until Grand Theft. All right, hit the Tyson bell. I'm gonna be, y'all not gonna know who I am. All right. I'm literally gonna be Alonzo out there, bro. Y'all just you don't know the way I'm going to do this. My kid's going to be playing. We have a whole plan on how to wreck shop. All right, in GTA. So we gonna be doing that. All right. I had a horrible nightmare before I went to visit Bam Rodriguez. If you guys don't know, I have a horrible fear of flying. Okay, I do. But that, and I mess around. I just drink on the flight. To cope. I have a fear of anything. I have what's that called? Magnophobia or something? Megaphobia? I don't know. Magaphobia. Playing with y'all. Anyway, no, what I'm saying is big things. Pause. But if there's like huge things, or if pause, or if you know, heights and stuff like that, I'm afraid of those things. I forgot the point I was making. Oh, I had a horrible nightmare before the flight. It had nothing to do with the flight. But because of my fear, I thought it had something to do with the flight. So the whole time, like when I left, like at 3 a.m, I kissed my wife. She was just like, "My baby." I felt like it was bye forever. I was just like, all right, you know what I mean? Just, hey, that's the way Pop's gonna go. All because of a damn dream. I kissed my son on his foot because he was so asleep. You know what I mean? I shook hands with my oldest. I woke his ass up. I was like, man, all right, boy. He was like, all right, dad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all just don't know. But everything was fine. Okay. Today we're going to check out a few of Canelo fights in the DAZN War Room. I want to say this too before I get started. I was going to just do the marathon, just all Canelo, but I think it'd be more value added if I were to. We can only do the DAZN or Top Rank shit, okay? Because that's who I collab with. I think it'd be more value added if I do like Canelo versus Danny Jacobs, since that was on DAZN, and then watch Terrence Crawford versus Porter again, right? I just think it'd be more value added. And then like do like Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders, and then like Crawford versus Me Machine again. You know what I'm trying to say? And then do like a third fight, maybe if you want to. We watch Canelo versus Bivol so many times. If you want to see that again, yeah. Or you want to do like Canelo versus Ryder or something like that. Just kind of look at Canelo in a more recent fight on the DAZN War Room. Just see what you guys think. Let me see. What you scared of? You don't fly economy. Actually, I do sometimes. And DAZN, y'all gotta, hey, DAZN, real talk. Like sometimes I'm in the back of the airplane. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. There's sometimes DAZN just like, listen, brother, it was last minute, and I'm just way back there, like, hello, everybody, to the point where when everybody stand up to leave out the plane after we land, I don't even try to stand up. I just sit there till the whole plane clear, and then I will stay asleep after we land. Like I'm so in the back of the flight by the bathroom, farting, people's shit stinking. It's a nice smell. I don't know, but then there are times when, of course, the DAZN hooks me up. All right, okay. So I think, yeah, nice mashup. Thank you. Get me back on track. All right. I think that'll be the way to go. So yeah, let's start. First, let's get a few things out the way. Number one, shout out to Top Rank for providing this to the War Room and collabing with the War Room the way you do. Shout out to Top Rank for that. Also, shout out to DAZN War Room. Without the collaboration with DAZN, we wouldn't be whitelisted to do these videos. And that's just from, I'm not told to say those things. It's just really an appreciation from the War Room. I'm almost going to say it every damn time. Let me see. I flew 19 hours to New Zealand. Horrifying, brother. Thank goodness my long flight, I was fine. You know, y'all saw the video of me getting breakfast and shit. I'm like, this is amazing. I've never been treated so well, right? Turkey a la sheik, fantastic. Saudi Arabia rematch. Everybody just did a fantastic. I mean, I feel comfortable flying out there. Okay, so yeah, salute to Top Rank. Let me see. I'm a MAGA-phobic $2 Okay. But the Canelo fight will do numbers, but the numbers might be skewed because down in RGV bars, the venues show fights. Friends are the bar for Barrios versus Pacquiao. But that's UFC does that all the time, and they still do great numbers. But I get what you're saying. Squad. I forgot. Shit. Let me see. Hey, Biz, my nephew fights on the DAZN in UK tomorrow. Wow. Sean Hemphill, hope you see that it's great. I will see it. I just hope I'm able to call it live with you guys. Okay. I definitely want to call that tomorrow. The X series. I just want to see Sugar Salt Poppy. You know, we call him Sugar Salt Poppy versus Tony Ferguson. I want to see that shit. It tastes bad. I do. And not only do I want to see it, I want to call it with you guys. And I heard it's like an octagon boxing ring. Like I heard it's like crazy. And you know me. Listen, I'm going to be calling Tank versus Jake. Jake, all you mothers. I get lit. I was there for Mike Tyson. If I get interested in things, man, maybe it's my comic book. I'm not as serious. I'm serious about boxing, but I'm not as serious about everything. It's like, oh, okay, this is fun. Let's have some fun. Let me see. Now, how many Modelo's has be drank from Canelo? Oh shit, brother.
You want to talk about sipping. Justin, what's going on, brother? Salvador Sanchez. Yeah. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Yes. Also, of course, this live stream is brought to you by my bookie.
My bookie that I wanna try.
And we can't start our day without the inspiration from the Almighty himself, Squad.
Squad up. Let's go.
And lastly, this live stream, this podcast is brought to you by On Location. What's up, my people? You already know the fight we've all been buzzing about is finally about to go down September 13th as Canelo Alvarez takes on Terrence Bud Crawford. And let me tell you, there's only one way to experience history in the making, and that's by choosing On Location in Vegas. On Location is the fight's official VIP experience provider. And they got the ultimate all-access pass to witness the action. From the best seats in the house to exclusive meet and greets to even getting your photo next to the ring. And this is how you do fight night right. VIP ticket packages are almost gone. So click right here in the video's description to secure your spot or visit onlocationexp.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Okay, let's get started. Let me see. Let's enter the zone war room.
We in the zone war room.
Let's look at first Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Danny Jacobs. Okay, let's check this out. Hold on. Is it invite or is it? I kind of forgot. Oh, okay, yeah, screen share. And then okay, yeah. Okay. Let me get the volume right so we can talk our bull jive. All right, so I think this is a diabolical way to start. I think it's the proper way to start. I think it's a proper way because we're going to look at Terrence Bud Crawford versus Sean Porter after this. And they both were in 2021. All right. I know there's people like old ass fighting. So, well, you know, that's what we do. We're watching both of these guys. They both fought these fights the same year, too, from what I remember. All right. So I think, and somebody fact check me on that because I'm not now. That seems too long ago for Sean Porter and Crawford, but maybe it was. All right. So I think it was the same year, though. Was it the same damn year? Why you bull jiving? Hold on. Was it the same year, y'all? Let me see. Danny Jacobs is such an inspiration, almost died. Yeah, man, he's a miracle man, for sure. Shit. Are you bulling, Javin? Let me see. Jacobs. Oh, that's 2019. It wasn't the same year. That's 2019. So what was 2021? Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I'm bull jiving. That is 2009. So, Billy Joe Saunders. That makes sense. I think it's Billy Joe because I was in Miami that fight. I'll never forget. That was 2021. That was 2021. Okay. No, hey, this right here, Sadate, we ain't got that kind of time. Okay, let's check out the fight.
He is 28 years old. Daniel Jacobs is 32. Jacobs is a full 6 feet tall. Canelo only 5'9".
6 feet tall. Yeah, I like this. You know what I mean? Danny Jacobs, taller, got the reach on him. You know, longer reach, good boxer, can move. Okay, let's work. I remember this fight. I was like, hey, Jacobs can win this. Because remember, Jacobs gave a shit about coming in over. He broke the rehydration calls and everything. Good jab. Okay, that. That hold on. That's something that we don't talk about. Hold on, everybody. I got a super chat. I'm trying to. That's my favorite Canelo fight versus Jacob. I still watch it from time to time for boxing motivation, and I always learn something new. We outside. Oh man, 100%. Okay, let's go.
To Jacob's body. And another one, and it drives Jacob's back. Got some
The way Canelo defense was on par of the fight, should stop. He came boxed up. Yeah, 100%. Oh, good.
Again, these are scoring shots.
See, Jacobs is a hard guy to fight. That little jab from Canelo, let's see if that's consistent. Oh, hook to the body. Good job. So he's jabbing with Danny Jacobs, and Danny Jacobs is taller with the longer reach, and he's jabbing with it.
Responsible. His punches are always tight and crisp. That is very difficult to deal with.
Does Jacobs have slow feet? Oh, good hook. Watching the Ryder fight, Ryder was landing. People land on Canelo. He's not somebody who people don't land on, especially when Canelo is just there to try to knock you out. He get landed on. That's why we know he got a chin. That hook to the body. Oh, that's why he switched back to orthodox. Hold on, let me look at this again. I often said, why did he switch back?
I rarely see Sergio connect. He drives the entire.
I'm like, he was doing well in southpaw. Why did he switch back?
The smart thing right there is holding on.
Bam, right there. I get it. Canelo made him switch. Look how big Danny is. Danny is like, I'm taking all your punches and I can give a shit. Remember, Danny pretty much beat Triple G. Y'all can kiss my ass. But Danny was getting busy.
Do you see that
Danny was getting busy, bro.
Different look, but I wouldn't really fight off that southpaw stance too long.
Oh, hook to the body, hook uppercut. Good combinations from Jacobs. Canelo keep putting the pressure on him by walking forward. Good left hook, lead left hook from Canelo. I often said he was working out of southpaw. Everybody keep that in mind. That lead uppercut. How is Canelo out jabbing Danny Jacobs? How is he sneaking in jabs on Danny? Really right hand uppercut. My goodness. He's definitely boxing with him. He's not slugging. Look, he's not slugging Jacobs.
The champion in fine form.
I'm gonna tell you this. Oh, that's ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you this. Jacob's feet are in the mud. That's the black two sugars. Oh, good jab to the body. Now Canelo's boxing his ass off, bro. Head movement.
Wait for the jabs, make him miss, occasionally explode, and land.
Oh, double. Hold on, everybody. We got a big super chat. We got to pause the whole exfoliation. Let me see. That spook pressure will get Crawford tired. That spook pressure, brother. Please, hey, look, we're gonna let you slide on that one. I don't know what you meant. I almost, hey, brother, we censored that word there, brother. What are you talking about? You got apologize. I don't care what you meant. Apologize. Let me see. Flex on him. Seep. Left hand on him. Left hand on him. Pow, King Kong ain't got. Oh, Chris, that brother said, thank you for promoting the sport of boxing and not boxers. Don't miss an episode. Love you, boy. Hold on, brother. Brother, you hold fast.
Niggas sick to the stomach. I been getting to the money. Everybody, man. Think I'm getting too much money.
Hey, bro, I swear before Lord. Thank you so much, Chris, man. Not miss an episode and show mad love. Thank you, brother. Yeah, you gotta be the black man. You brother, real spill though. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, Christopher Young. We appreciate that. Thank you, brother. All right, here we go.
Turned southpaw and he missed that punch. That's the one that he caught me with. He dropped me with that punch. In between those shots, he turned southpaw and you don't even know it. And the power punch comes from
okay. Let me run this by. Let me run this by. Oh, good uppercut from good combination. Oh, this is what we're dealing with here. This is difficult because No, Canelo's whooping your ass. Danny Jacobs is not close to as fast as Terrence Crawford. All right. So, and his feet are in the mud. All right. But there's nobody that Terrence Crawford fought who's as strong as Canelo or boxes as well. Oh, good left hook from Canelo. So it's going to be difficult, but you have to keep those things in mind. Oh, good right. Because the fact that Canelo's out jabbing the brother. Work, Jacobs. Oops. Oh, Canelo. See, his punch. Canelo punches. He don't just throw. Canelo. Oh, God. His punches are so calculated. Hey, Tim Butler. Flat as hell, brother. This dog. I'm looking at Danny's feet. Oh, good. Oh, shit. He is there for the taking, bro. He is there for the taking. That's the black two sugar. Canelo's high guard needs to be studied. That shit is amazing. Canelo's high guard needs. It's gonna. But this is what I see, y'all. If the fight goes past 6, it's going to end up like this. Terrence Crawford is going to end up forehead to forehead with Canelo. I promise you. Oh Lord, that's beautiful. He's going to end up. Oh, good left foot. And is this high guard like a peekaboo? He has a peekaboo high guard. Like he's always looking through the high guard in a way that looks kind of. Is that the peekaboo, dog? Is that like a Canelo peekaboo? Oh! Hey. Let me tell you something, Nelo. You got a chin, but damn it, you got that peekaboo. You booed when you should. Oh, brother, he turned his head, but that shit was nice.
Canelo's the type of guy that's not going to show you he's hurt.
No, man, that was beautiful. Yeah, Canelo got a chin, but that was that right there, that pull counter. Those are the type of things that Crawford can do. Crawford IQ can, it won't hurt him because that didn't hurt Nelo, but I'm just saying. I mean, there's going to be some good moments for Crawford. A good right hand. Ooh, get it. See, he can bang with him. Pause, because he's bigger than Nelo. Look how big he is. Oops. Oh, Nelo over here. Nelo's defense and his this is what I mean by saying he's a great boxer. Look, this is what I mean when I say Nelo is a fantastic boxer. People think he's just a slut. They don't watch the sport at all. Dig, Jacobs. Dig. No, Jacobs is just a thug. Oh, good body shot. Ouch. Man.
Daniel Jacobs touches gloves. He brought what he could.
That brother said.
Waves to the crowd in what looked like just an outstanding performance in a title.
Somebody said, kiss that 20K goodbye, Biz. Kiss my ass. What are you worried about? Why everybody so into my money? Like, man, Biz, I wish I had that money, bro. I wish I had that money. So let me try to make you feel bad about the money you got. And then when I win it, they just, good shit. Damn. Hey, let me see. Thank you, brother. When I lose, like, he lost money. It's like, what the hell? What's wrong with y'all? Need to understand Canelo been fighting bigger dudes, but younger, less skillful. Now he fights a skillful fighter, same size, smaller, but older. Okay. Yeah, you can't fight the perfect guy all the time. There's always going to be an asterisk. People going to say, but he had too little melanin. Like, people just, let me see. It's the same thing Gervonta did to Frank Martin, or what Bam did to Guevara. They pressure, just walking for. Well, offense, defensively they pressure because they kind of take away, they make you swing a bit much. You can put asterisks on Jacobs' win, like Crawford with Spence. Both went near death and returned to boxing a lesser fighter. That's a fact. How I look at it is, y'all want to take a quick break and just talk. No. Before we take a quick break and do this, Crawford might be slower at 168, bro. Like Jacob. Oh yeah, I know. But you know, I mean, that's might. Well, I'm not sure what you want me to do. As of right now, Crawford is faster than him. Crawford may not even be 168. He may weigh in the way he does when he's a welterweight. We don't really know. All right, everybody, let's check out this Crawford Porter, and then I'm going to.
This be Crawford's statement night. We find out right now. We are under.
Damn. I'm going to speak some truth about how the hell do you do this? Speak some truth about. That makes no sense. Speak some truth about Bud Crawford. Larry Merchant said if Leonard can beat Hagler, Crawford can beat Canelo. He has to be in and out all night. Thoughts? Well, no. People tend to do that a lot, right? If Muhammad Ali can beat Joe Frazier, right, then James Quick Tillis can beat Mike Tyson. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just I don't do that. Terrence Crawford can beat Canelo because Terrence Crawford can beat Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like also it's just too many question marks. The fight has so many question marks that you got to go with what you know for certain. And that's the fight is at 168 with no rehydration clause against the undisputed 168 super middleweight. Like, with a better resume, and you got to go with Canelo. You have to just go. The rest is just hope. I hope Crawford doesn't age overnight at 38. I hope Crawford keeps everything he is at 168 pounds. I hope Crawford can take a Canelo punch. I hope it's just all this shit, you know? And in my mind, I see Canelo as a great, all-time great super middleweight, and I see Terrence Crawford as an all-time great welterweight. You know, Crawford is great at welterweight. You know what I'm saying? You know, the thing that trips me out about this is if you go off of what things are, then it's obvious what happens. If you go off of how you wish things would be based on very little, this is what I mean. I don't know who did it. I don't know how it was done, but how everybody threw away what we just saw with Terrence Crawford versus Madrimov is incredible. It's incredible. Right after Crawford versus Madrimov, we all thought the same. Oh, no, never mind. And then as time went on, y'all allowed that to be erased. Erky Jerky. Oh, Erky Jerky. And then it makes you say, forget about 154 and what happened with Madrimov. That's Erky Jerky. 168, he's going to knock out Canelo. It's like, I don't know what happens with, I'm not saying it's 100% sure that Canelo win. I'm just saying, how do you forget the obvious? That messes with me a little bit. How do you forget? Another thing, you can look at somebody, you can look at fighters and say, they're not active enough. Just not active enough. Crawford fought, I think, 6 times in 6 years. He fights once a year. He never, his last fight was Madrimov last year. He hasn't been active, and then he turns a whole nother year older at 38 in the twilight of his career, and then fights at 168 against the undisputed 168-pound champ. You know, this is what I'm saying. This is all right. Let me go with a few truths here. All right, let me go with a few truths here. Let me remove this. All right, I put up an X post where I said, what if after Tarver knocked out Roy, he got the fight with Mike Tyson? Nobody knew where I was coming from. I just openly said that. And they were like, dude, he would get destroyed by Mike. We had sense at one point. I don't know when it changed. Errol Spence, I don't give a damn how good he was. Errol Spence didn't look as invincible as Roy Jones. No way. Errol Spence didn't look as invincible as Roy Jones. No way, bro. Never. He looked as invincible as Roy. Tarver knocked Roy out. But we all knew Roy came back down from heavyweight and he just wasn't quite the same after that. We all knew that. We knew that. Errol Spence got thrown through from a Ferrari and then got his retina detached and then didn't fight for like 18 months and then took on Crawford. And then when he looked like that, we were like, okay, that makes sense. But you can't say that because Bud Buddies, how angry they get is so powerful that it resonates. But Bud Buddies are new. So you looked at what Tarver did to Roy, you'll be like, there's no way he beats Tyson. But you look at what Terrence Crawford did to Errol Spence, you think he beats Nelo. It's like it's the weirdest, right? Because of these catchwords, excuses. You can get thrown from a Ferrari, almost die, and it's an excuse. Head injuries out the ass. He can't remember weeks, and it's excuse. These make-believe little words, right? That has taken over social media makes people stupid. Case in point. Case in point. Like you can get shot in the face and it'd be excuses, right? So case in point. When yesterday we were covering Boots, let's say he was giving Nelo good work. You had people in the comments saying Boots can't give Nelo good work. Then Canelo won't be prepared. Like people talk about boxing and they don't know hard work one day in their lives. They don't know sacrifice and struggle. Struggle is how you get better. They think that the less struggle you have, the better you are. You idiots. It's the polar opposite. You don't get better unless you struggle. If Boots isn't giving Nelo good work, he ain't going to be prepared for Crawford. That was the wrong guy. You get it? Hopefully Boots bruised him up. Hopefully Boots was showing him something that he learned. If not, he ain't prepared for Crawford. People are perverted. They're switched, right? So if Boots is giving Nelo good work, then Crawford whoops Canelo. It's the opposite. If Boots is giving Nelo good work, he learned and grew. But that's because people are afraid of hard work. Many of you in the war room who are achievers and have succeeded and has gone through controversy and came out the other side and succeeded and accomplished your goal and no hard work, know exactly what I'm saying. This is easy. What the hell, ShowBizz? Why are you even talking? This is not, no, I can't talk to y'all because y'all get it already. There are losers out there who think that if you go unscathed, that's why people shoot and not fight. You hear what I'm saying? They don't want the chance of getting ass whipped. They don't want to look bad. They don't want to get embarrassed. They don't want to try hard and fall flat on their face. They'd rather go to jail for life and ruin two families' lives. These are the people who I saw a picture of Canelo with bruises on his forehead. All right. If they were real, I don't know. But they said, look, he got a mark on him. See, they talking about boxing, something as physical as boxing, and then they go crazy when some physical shit is shown in a photo. These dudes are soft. They're soft as hell. Let me see. If Canelo would have beaten Bivol, it would have been more impressive than Terrence beating Nelo. I don't agree. Yet Canelo got clowned on for fighting Bivol. Well, people get clowned. The more you succeed, the more you get clowned, right? Okay, case in point. Let me help you out. I'm just trying to play the videos, though. I'm on my soapbox.
He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodle
He got clowned because he's Nelo, and people like him, right? The same reason why Terrence get clowned is because he's good. Listen, man, when Bivol and Canelo had that picture, you had people literally saying, if you hit a man in time, his wounds will heal. They got on boots for preparing Nelo, helping prepare Nelo for Crawford. A black man preparing the Mexican for another black man, right? And then when you say, that's not the first time Canelo had a black man in his for him to spar. Yeah, but he's not a high-profile black boxer. That's the point. It's crabs in a barrel. The higher you get, the more they want to bring you down. They don't even know what they're saying. Oh, he has to be high-profile. That's when you judge him. When everyone knows him, that's when you judge him. There's an insecurity in there. So if Canelo beat Bivol, Bivol wasn't shit anyway. Canelo lose. Ha ha! There is an internal thing in there that makes you feel better when somebody go out. Somebody take a loss. When ShowBizz lose $10,000. When they know themselves, I know ShowBizz lost $10,000. That means he's successful. But they can't deal, they can't live with that part. Let me see. Somewhere along the way, having to try hard stopped being cool. It was always the case. That's why you have bullies and nerds, because the bullies were impressed and jealous of the nerd, because the nerd works hard, study, gain knowledge, get a good grade. Oh, that's weak. Let me beat him up. Let me hit him. Because it was always cool to look like you're doing something and you ain't doing shit. That's always been cool. That's why those who peak in high school are bums now. Because in high school, you can get away with looking cool. In life, let me see. Watch how Nelo boxed against Triple G in the trilogy. Yeah, I mean, I think he boxed well the first time. Let me see. Biz, let's watch the Nelo versus Bivol fight. Is closer than what people think. And we always watch that, and we always say that. And think Bud can hurt Nelo when Bivol couldn't. Much love from Dallas. Love you, boy. Okay, everybody. So let's work. Let's work.
Way for the welterweight championship, and Porter comes right out. Stepped right to Terrence Crawford and threw a combination.
As we thought he would.
Lighter weight class, everybody's moving faster.
Andre Ward and Tim Bradley with me.
Will Terrence Crawford be moving faster at 168? I can only assume that he'll be a tad bit faster than Nelo. Nelo has good speed, but I can only assume.
Do you believe that makes
but the bigger you get, the slower you are.
If he's too economical.
Except for Moses and Palmer. I don't know what that's about. Let me see. That's a good point.
It creates a sense of urgency in Crawford, which may draw him into a fight instead of a boxing match.
This is why I said Crawford is going to be on the inside a lot. Let's see how quick Crawford's feet. Crawford's feet are very fast when he wants them to be. He plots and then he bounces. See, he can go from 0 to 60. Whoop. See, bam. Whoop. Whoop. He's going to have to be moving a ton. Canelo's going to keep pressuring him and keep making him move a ton. He's going to have to fight. He's going to have to be doing a lot of fighting at 38 years old at 168 pounds. That's what I'm concerned about. He's going to be. But Crawford works so damn hard, man. Crawford's going to be as prepared physically as you can possibly be.
He knew Sean Porter would come forward. It was no surprise to Terrence Crawford.
I think Porter was doing better when he was boxing, when he started lunging in and shit.
Crawford right now, he's calculating the speed, the distance.
Bud won't be 168. He'll be 160, 162. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell. We'll see when it happens.
Porter's fought a lot of different styles, but he's never fought.
I know Canelo's going to be 190. So on fight night, Canelo's going to be 190.
Southpaw, guy who fights left-handed, an orthodox fighter, a guy who can box.
Damn. See, that's straight right, bro. But like I said,
responds with the right hand.
We already broke down this fight. I just wanted to see it again. But like I said,
Those are the surprising combinations that
in the exchange, he's irresponsible. And that's because he's such a fighter. He can give a shit if he gets caught. I mean, he believes in his chin. Bam, see? He believes in his chin. But that's because he comes from lightweight. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell y'all something.
Porter just able to get away.
Oh shit! Good luck. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of seen enough. Oh Lord, he got rocked again. Listen. Let me tell you something. Crawford is available to get punched because he came from lightweight. I've made this point a million times when I talk about Mark Breland, when I talk about Paul Williams and stuff like that, talk about Ryan Garcia. When you come from the lighter weight classes, you pick up bad habits because you have a great chin there. As things go up, you don't stop your bad habits. You don't stop. So the punches he's going to be available to get hit by are the same punches he was getting hit by with Sean Porter. He got hit by Gamboa, lightweight classes. It's the same shit. He's him. But then when you move up, you get Paul Williams, right? When you move up, you get Mark Breland. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say he's a great welterweight. I'm not sure if he's a great super middleweight. Canelo struggles like Rocky did at first. He can't dance. It's like the music ain't right for him. Black fighters have a different rhythm and messes with Canelo. That's why he couldn't touch Floyd because he's black. All right, but he fought a lot of black fighters. But Floyd blackness was a little too black, or no? Floyd just a great fighter, bro. Stop. Okay, let me check out Canelo versus Saunders. Okay. What the hell? Oh, my bad, y'all. Share the screen. Let's look at this, because I think Billy Joe Saunders was getting busy in the early rounds.
Be saved by the bell in any round, and only the referee can stop the fight. Saunders has decried this as the modern-day David versus Goliath. Let's see if he can do it. Saunders in the green and blue trunks with the yellow gloves. Canelo in the teal.
Look at that front foot of Nelo. Saunders, a slick fighter. He must be white chocolate. Yes, it's all about black and white, bro. Good jab. Okay, Saunders moving very good. Look how quick Saunders is. Okay, I'm obvious. Oh, good. Canelo got a jab. Obviously, Saunders is far quicker than Danny Jacobs. Okay, so this is better. This is better. Yeah, this is better. This is more like Crawford at 168. Yeah, good body shot from Nelo.
I want to welcome those of you joining us in over 200 countries around the world. Of course,
this is more like it right here. Well, I'll be damned.
Here in Arlington, Texas.
Heavy body shot landed by Canelo.
Yeah, Crawford is gifted, talented, hard worker, and boxer, but he genuinely loved fighting, and against once it is scary for him. It all makes sense. Thank you. It does. Oh, good right hand from Canelo. That's because of the southpaw, and he's southpaw. This right here, we just fell into the fight. We just fell into the fight.
Eddie Reynoso, the trainer for Canelo, says, listen, I don't usually make predictions. I don't tell you what Canelo's going to do or what I think he's going to do. However, after all the
look at that. Look at Billy. But Billy doesn't want to get hit. Oh, good body shot from Nelo. Good. Oh, shit. The right hand. The right hand. Boom. Again. Okay. This is the fight. Saunders, southpaw, good feet, fast, slick fighter. This is it.
He's already missed it 3 times, but he's thrown it with a lot of power.
High IQ. Oh, shit. The right. That's what Nelo's going to be doing. Bam. Good right to the body from Nelo.
To the body and the head.
Then I was going to say, I was just going to say it. I was just going to say it. I wish I would have said it. I was just going to say, and out the southpaw, he throws a lead left to the body, because we saw that with Danny Jacobs, and Danny Jacobs switched back to orthodox. I'm sure Canelo broke Saunders' face this fight. He did. Less skilled at any weight. Yes, I got you. Yeah, this the one. Yeah, okay. Just to see his approach. So he throws a lead right hand against southpaws, and if it's straight right overhand, right hook, right uppercut. Listen, if you're team Bud, please listen. And he throws a lead left to the body right when you're about to jab. That's his approach. That's his approach.
From me, I'm okay. But trust me, we can see and hear these shots. They're heavy.
And here's that right hand that they want out of Canelo, lands on the side of the head.
Bam!
Right
Uppercut to lift you up, and then a right.
Getting hit in the neck, and it's an awkward punch, awkward feeling, but Saunders took that well.
Well, make it drop early. Yeah, that's what I see. Good right hand. Now he pairs it. He pairs the left. Oh, this is a beautiful fight to break. There go the left to the butt. He pairs it. Sometimes he'll pair it. Left hook to the body, straight right. Sometimes he pairs it. Look, watch. Bam, bam. You see?
Straight right hand scores for Canelo. Now he's throwing more power punches. He's certainly settling in as BJ.
You wouldn't want to throw a right to the body, would you? Would you? Because his whole guard out southpaw is right there.
That's right. Put the shots together. Get some work. Catch the judge's eyes. Don't just sit there and circle.
But he'll throw the uppercut and then throw the right hook. He throws the uppercut to lift your head and then pair it with a right hook.
And that's the punch that Canelo missed. And that's the fourth big uppercut that just missed the chin of Billy Joe.
And Billy Joe Saunders ain't just trying to run.
Straight right hand from Canelo to the
oh shit! That uppercut. Oh, it's over with, y'all. This shit's over with, bro.
He said, yes, you got me there.
This shit's over with, y'all. Bam. That shit is over with, y'all. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Hey, it's over with, dog.
Nice double jab there from Saunders. That's a great jab from Saunders. See, if he can do more than double jab.
This is about the speed Crawford's going to be fighting.
That's what we want to see.
And Saunders has this lethal left uppercut.
I almost don't have to see anymore.
He might sway the fight in his favor.
Good left hook. Billy felt so. Yo, Billy was never winning the fight. All right, so for some reason I thought Billy was getting busy. So okay, so here's the thing. He's moving and hitting too. That's Crawford. But what does Canelo do when Billy is throwing combinations? What does Canelo do? Level changing from Billy.
This is what you need to see with such a precise puncher like Saunders. He needs to have that swag and that confidence to be firing on all cylinders.
Swing and a miss by Canelo. You don't see him miss by that much too often.
I'm not comparing. No, that's insecurity. You have to. Oh, good left hook from Billy. You have to compare something to kind of see how he would approach it. If not, then don't even watch boxing. If you got to do some analysis. How would you ever prepare for anybody if you can't see what he does against slick southpaws? Good uppercut.
It looks dangerous, but that's when he's in his rhythm.
At least Billy Joe Saunders is a super middleweight. Oh, good uppercut. Oh, shit. Bud Crawford never been at middleweight, ever. Only at 154 once against a guy who was 10-0. I think we almost giving Crawford too much credit as super middleweight. At least we've seen Billy Joe Saunders there. See that lead left hook to the body? Hey, go ahead, Billy.
Uppercut from Canelo.
The uppercut.
Chris, did you expect it to be this close in round 7?
This close? Yeah, we looking at the wrong highlights or something because this shit looks one-sided.
You can talk about what you're going to do in the ring.
Billy looks. Here's my concern. Here's my concern. Here's my concern. Let me read some of these super chats. Billy looks gassed. All right. I'm concerned about that with Crawford too. At 168, at 38 years old. With the pressure of Nelo and the body shots, the lead left hooks to the body. Side note, did you listen to the masterpiece Lupe dropped? Yes. Yes, I did. Lupe and I, we just spoke over the phone not that long. I mean, text. Thoughts on Crawford sparring Lester Martinez? That's good. Does he have enough power to stimulate Canelo? It's about, yeah, he's going to stimulate Canelo. Yeah, he's going to give him good work. It's not about getting hit by the same type of punches from Canelo. It's not about getting hit by the same exact punch pressure of Crawford. It's just about getting the proper prep. Crawford is never going to find Canelo himself to spar with, right? Canelo's not going to find Bud himself. I think people need to stop doing that. Oh, that's not Bud Crawford. Oh, that's not Canelo. So screw it all. Forget about never prep. Just watch TV. Like, just get on a bike, just run a couple miles. Never prep because that's not that. People are stupid as shit, right? But it's really getting the right preparation as good as you can with what you got. And Lester Martinez is that's good prep for Canelo. Bud Hands was fast in Madrimov fight. He didn't lose no quickness. He did. And he came into the fight heavy, like at a 168 pounder. Nelo not fast like these old fights. You just lied. Let's watch Bud versus Madrimov. We got that fight. We're gonna watch it. All right. Let's see how fast he didn't lose any speed. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's watch this.
Joe Saunders has stuck to his game plan, and his game plan has been.
Yes, he did. He definitely was. Yeah, but they just talked. They never watched the fight. All right. If they did, then they're just stupid. You know what I'm saying? He can't be that dumb, right? So he just didn't watch it. So we're gonna show him.
Round 8, Arlington, Texas, AT&T Stadium, Super Middleweight Championship of the World.
Let's look at Billy's speed and then look at Crawford's speed at 154, which are two weight classes lower than 168. But that's all we got. We got to compare what we have. Look at Billy Joe Saunders' speed at 168, and we're going to compare his whole body speed, his hand speed, his full body, and we're going to look at Crawford full body speed versus Madrimov at 154 to see if it's even comparable.
The sense that Canelo's still just trying to figure him out a little bit.
I think he's definitely trying to figure him out. I think Billy Joe
Man, Canelo head movement is beautiful.
Different angles, giving him different looks, staying on the move. These are scoring shots.
I saw a left hook from Canelo versus Berlanga. That was one of the fastest left hooks I've seen from Canelo, and that wasn't that long ago. That was against Berlanga. If you were saying his hand speed isn't the same, it's weird. Oh, good 1-2 from Nelo.
Which is evident that's what he's looking for. He's going to have to be busier.
He doesn't want to be busier. He's kind of getting tired.
Let's hear your scorecard right now. How do you have it through 7 full rounds?
Yeah, let's look at this scorecard.
66 to Canelo. He had a great start. Finished.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably right. I mean, but looking at the highlights, it looked like Canelo just won. Ow! Shit! Hold on, brother. Y'all hold on 1 second. Oh, God. He dropped Berlanga with that hook. Sure did. Because Berlanga wasn't ready for it. He couldn't see. I think that was a cheekbone crusher. That was a cheekbone crusher. Oh, that was the eye right there. Oh, good hook to the body. That left. Hey, yeah, it's over with. It's over. Canelo knows it's over with. And look, now he's running, bro. Oh God, listen, bro. Bud Crawford, please. Now he done switched to orthodox, because the left hook to the body. Bud Crawford, watch the sneaky left hook to the body out of. Oh God, watch the straight right and the left hook to the body, please. Bud, please. Boots not equal to Bud. Bud boots. Let me see.
That's because he's worried about the power. Exactly. He's not sure what's happening with his eye until he gets back to his corner.
And he's quick to smother the attack of Canelo, hugging and breaking the distance instead of countering back.
Oh, straight right hand.
It's just easy. It's just easy work. Justin, dog. It's just ridiculous. Oh shit! See, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen, bro. This is what's going to happen. It's inevitable. It's inevitable because it just is what it is. Yeah, he was broken up and then it was over. Okay. It's over. Okay. Hold on. Let's look at, we just saw it. So we got it fresh in our memory. And let's look at Bud Crawford versus Madrimov. Let's see how fast Crawford is. He's saying that Crawford didn't lose any speed against Madrimov. Let's look at him.
I want to just remind you, please listen and follow my requests at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both of you.
Keep this energy September 14th. Hold on. This is another comment from children. All right. That's why his name is Isaac Kidd. He's a child, right? So keep the same energy September 14th. No. Number one, you don't tell me what to do. Number two, why keep the same? I'm not going to be a dummy, right? So if Crawford knocks out Nelo, I'm not going to be like, and Nelo won. I'm not an idiot, right? No, say Nelo won. That's what y'all do. Y'all idiots, right? He's a kid. If I found out, I would be screaming like Crawford is one of the greatest fighters I've ever seen in my life. The energy would completely switch, as it should. You moron. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let's move forward. Let's look at you going to cry. I'm only going to cry if Canelo knocks out Crawford. I want Crawford to win. I'm only going to cry if Canelo knocks out Crawford. But it's not about me, y'all. It's about the fight. Y'all making it about you and I. Listen, y'all got that energy. Get in the gym. I keep telling y'all it's not about you versus me. If you want to, don't fake a fight, get in a real one. Y'all want to be up against me because you got that energy, get in a real fight and fight somebody. Right? Don't attack me in the chat. You're not tough if you attack me. Go to your local gym and get into a scrap. You feel like you want to go up against somebody, go into your local gym, it's down the street, and fight. Put some gloves on, get that energy out. I think Nelo is a fast boxer, but he purposely throws slower punches to throw fighters off. Then boom, yeah, that's what they all do. That's what they all do. I mean, if you're a good fighter, that's what you do. All right, here we go. Let's look at Crawford's speed. Okay, obviously Crawford is far slower. Is far slower than he was. Obviously Crawford is far slower than he was. I mean, as he should be. All right, this is physics. Look. Actually, Madrimov looks faster than Crawford. All right, so it's as it should be. Okay, Crawford's sitting here, heavy as he's ever been. He looks sluggish, right? He is slower. Look, yeah, I mean, as it should be, right? He's flat-footed, and I've been saying this for a while. Crawford's been flat-footed for a minute. He's been walking people down flat-footed for a minute. Why? Man, he's getting older, man. Forget y'all. Walk him down, whoop his ass, Crawford. Go ahead, brother. Look, stick his tongue out. He's right there to get hit. He got the high guard. He's literally Canelo. The hell y'all talking about? Look. He's literally, he ain't, y'all act like he's Floyd. He's walked. Look, he's right there swinging and dinking, bro. What are y'all talking about?
There's a reason he hasn't been switching much, Sergio.
Look, it's Madrimov who's slick. Crawford walking him down. He's tanking. Forget what you think it is. Look at what it is. Bam. Boom. Bam, bam. Yeah. That he's thugging. Look, his feet ain't. Y'all act like his feet. y'all act like his feet is pretty boy Floyd, bro. Look at him, bro. Look at him. Don't. Hey. Don't look at what you wish it is. Hold on, y'all. This is why I say people just be lying. Don't do that. We're in the war room. We got receipts. Just watch shit and judge it based on what it is. Not what you imagine it to be or how you try to argue it in the comments. Who can come up with a good argument in the comments? That's what y'all used to. Don't bring that shit over here to the war room. We're going to watch the fights and be like, okay, what is this Crawford going to do against this Canelo? That's it. Not what I wish was going to happen, because you can't bet money on that, bro. You can't win money on that. You saw that with Dubois. Let me see. How don't y'all understand that logic says Canelo, but to experience a great moment, the BS wants Crawford? Yes. When logic says Canelo, Justin Hill just nailed it. He just nailed it. But Justin, you're smart. They're dumb, right? That's why you can yield a daughter going to college. They think what I think is going to happen is what my heart desires, because they move with their feelings. Canelo, ShowBizz, who do you think wins? Canelo or Bud? I think Canelo wins. Let's see what happens on 14th. How you feel? Keep the same. What do you do? You ask me who I think wins. Why? This is why. Who do you want to win? Crawford. No, you can't say that now. Yeah. People are soft as hell. Hey, Biz, did you see the Camp Picks boots in the blue? I sent it through the gram. Oh, shit. We have to see. But let's look at this.
Good luck to both of you. I remember the crowd booing.
Right hand from Madrimov.
When I fought Crawford,
Bud buddies don't understand. No, Bud buddies only care about taints. Bud Crawford's taint. That's all they care. So if you don't say he wins everything and I love him and lust for, they can't, their brains can't understand. Look, bro. Look. Look his legs. Look at his legs. His legs aren't heavy to y'all. Look at his spring off the bounce. Look at his spring. Look. Let me tell you why. Look at his spring off the bounce. Look. Look at his leg. Watch him get pushed right here. Watch. You're going to try to jump into it. Hey, look. Oh, dog, brother. Look at his spring off the. And here's my thing. Here, look. That's Danny Jacobs in the 10th, bro. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why this looks this way.
I like to see him get creative.
Let me tell you, hey, Madrimov was herky jerky. No, he wasn't. Let me break this shit down. Bro. Let me break this shit down. He's sitting right there. See, and people act like this fight didn't happen. Let me break this shit down for y'all, okay? Madrimov wasn't herky jerky. What happened, what y'all see there is common sense shit. Bud Crawford is older now. Y'all think Bud Crawford can't get old. He's older now. He's going to slow down naturally. Okay? He moves up to 154, comes into the ring almost 170. He's going to be slower. He hasn't gone the distance in years. So as the fight drag on with heavier weight, he's going to be more exhausted. That is just common sense. Hey, no, that didn't happen. That is just boxing sense. That is like regular. That's just fit. That's regular shit. Regular shit. But what makes Crawford so great is he can live in that world. Well, guess what? I'm going to walk down the 154 Madrimov and I'm going to pull this fight out. Because I'm a winner. The question is, can he do that against a younger, undisputed champion and a natural 168-pound Canelo Alvarez with no rehydration clause? That was 154 where he looked that slow and sluggish. He's fighting at 168. A year older. If Crawford wins, he wins. But don't think you got to be an idiot to have common sense. That's why we know what we saw right after the fight. We all had the sense then. I never forget, right after the fight, it was like, okay, no, never mind. And then some bots came out of nowhere or something, Erky Jerky. And now it's like, hey, that was Erky Jerky. And what I'm trying to tell y'all is Crawford great? Yes. All-time great pound-for-pound fighter and all-time great welterweight. I don't know what he is at super middleweight. I don't know what he is at super middleweight, y'all. Styles make fights. But Bud can punch him from off the top rope. Facts. Biz, he wrestles though, bro. He wrestles. I know. Biz, you think this Bud on the screen fighting Madrimov right now is the same Bud that's in camp right now? Yes. What you think he's a different human being? You think he's a different human? Facts. Yeah. It's a little moist in here, Biz. I know. Why do people believe in magic? That's him. It probably worse. Right? Listen, my man said, Styles make fights. I'm not looking at Madrimov. I'm looking at Bud. I'm looking at Bud. I'm looking at his feet. I'm not looking at the style matchup. I'm looking at him physically. I'm looking at his feet and look how he swung and missed. I'm looking at him. I'm not looking at Madrimov. I don't care about Erky Jerky. I'm looking at him. Look at his feet right there. That's what I'm looking at. Y'all can't do that. For some reason, people can't look at. Y'all can't do that, but I can.
Caught him coming in.
10 seconds left.
And what I'm trying to tell y'all, is if Crawford wins, which I hope he does, I really hope he does. If he wins, it's not based on anything we've seen because we haven't seen it. Here, Bud is winning the fight. I hope he does too. Listen. Biz is off the Henny. No. It's just that I'm practical. Let me tell you the honest to God truth about Bud Crawford. Let me give you the honest truth about Bud Crawford, bro. Bud Crawford has the accolades more so than he has the fights. We're going to do this in portions. He became undisputed. This is why I say the fights are more important than the accolades. He became undisputed at 140. Against who? He became undisputed at 147 by fighting Errol Spence. He was better than Errol Spence that night. So he has the accolades more than the opponents. But it's not his fault because everybody ducked him, including Bob Arum with Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao ducked him for years. The PBC ducked Bud Crawford. So we weren't given the opportunity to know exactly who he is. We know how fantastic he fights, but we were robbed of the opportunity. And because of that, you have people who saw how unfair that was and are finally happy that he got the spotlight. But in reality, when it comes to Crawford versus Nelo, there's a lot of questions. There's more questions about Bud than Nelo, 100%. Nelo has reigned at 168. He's been at 168 for 8 years or something like that. 8 years. He's reigned and been undisputed at 168 twice with a far better resume than Crawford. There's more questions there. So we all wish, we don't know, we wish, we think that Crawford would have beaten everybody. Pacquiao, Errol Spence in his prime, Kell Brook in his prime, Keith Thurman in his prime, Sean Porter in his prime, Danny Garcia in his prime. We think that he would have. And we're trying to extrapolate that as him beating Nelo at 168. Get what I'm saying? That is the truth. Not how much do I like Crawford. There's a reason why when they ask Crawford who you beat, he say Ricky Burns. There's not a lot of people he can grab, but we know he's a fantastic all-time great talent. And now he got to fight Nelo. Nelo? That was Bill Haney's idea. Nelo? At 168? At 38 years old? No prep, no low activity, fought last year at 154. Only thing we have right now isn't logic. What we have right now is, man, forget what you're saying, Bud. Why? Because he beat Spence. That look like Spence to you? No excuses. Brother, what we can't say anything. You can't say shit. Can't say shit. Black. It's like, What are we doing here, bro? If Crawford beats Nelo, make him fight Usyk for true number one. That's right. That's some dumb shit. Let me see. Common sense is at least is the least common of the senses. Common sense is the most uncommon thing in the world. Madrimov ate Buzz best shots at 154, ended his KO streak. Canelo became light heavyweight champion and KO'd the city, brother. And that wouldn't resonate. Why? I love Bud. It's like T.O. Senior said Bud legs were gone because they were. Guy who said styles make fights. What style is Tank versus Jake Paul? Stop. You right, Biz. He don't have the bounce in this fight like he did when he nailed Mean Machine with the uppercut. Exactly. When he flipped and turned, that was ridiculous shit. Yo, Biz, you think Nelo dropping Crawford? And if he does, will you be devastated? I will be devastated. I never seen Crawford down. Look. When I saw Roy Jones Jr. get knocked out, I was hurt. And I never want to feel that kind of hurt again. But if I see Canelo knock out Crawford, I would want to turn the TV off. I would want to turn the TV off. You're going to see me respond in a way where I'm going to try. I'm just going to be saying it's okay. You got your money, bro. Finally, you got your money. That's what let me see. Physics wouldn't allow this fight, but money will. Yeah. Brother, I would just be like, you know what? But you got yours at the end. You got your money at the end because you deserve it. You deserve the recognition. You deserve all this. I think Crawford is so smart. I think Crawford knows. I do. I think he knows. Like it's gonna be hell. If I win this, I don't think he's thinking I'm gonna lose at all. But I think he's like, look. Let me tell you something. I think it'd be bigger than Pax KO, in my opinion. Yeah. Let me tell you this. No matter what y'all say, if Canelo stops Bud and you're shocked, you ain't shit. Sorry, not to judge y'all. But if come September 14th, you like, I just didn't think that would happen. You got to be the dumbest. If Canelo rocks Bud and Bud's on the ropes and he's ripping Bud and knocks him out and y'all like, oh, I can't believe what's the meaning behind it. I'll be like, you got to be the dumb. He's a 38-year-old welterweight. Dude. Let me see. Bud will never be ass down, face up. His mama would jump in the ring before that happens. Then she just gonna have to jump in the ring. You know? I've seen Canelo make Callum Smith back up, break Billy Joe Saunders' orbital bone, make Danny Jacobs back up, make slug with Triple G, knock out Kovalev at light heavyweight. Bivol said Canelo punches harder than Better BF. Bivol, a slick boxer who's a light heavyweight with great feet and young. He wouldn't have said that if he didn't feel the damn punches. He got hit. Canelo going to hit Crawford, and Crawford's going to be like, holy shit. Grown man will use logic, not emotion or ethnic. Yeah, solidarity. When determining what is true fact. Brother. My whole thing is mostly like I'm rooting for Crawford. I want to see something great. And what if Crawford is that magical? What if he's a unicorn? What if he's a unicorn? Not even Sugar Ray Leonard. Not even Sugar Ray Leonard did this. Not even Sugar did this, bro. Sugar went from welterweight to 160. He definitely wasn't 38. And Hagler wasn't younger than him by 4 years. Not even Sugar did. And what Sugar did was insane. Insane. And that fight was a split decision. We still don't know. I think Hagler won. I think Hagler got robbed. How did we all forget about the Madrimov fight? Remember Bivens' arm at the end of the Nelo fight? Yeah, and what's getting me is Canelo fights twice a year. He's at least twice a year. That dude done fought 4 times a year, 3 times. This guy is fighting all the time, staying sharp. With 5 more fights on His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh's contract. The roll stops here for Bud. What I'm saying is, I think Bud will be overtrained and really tired. His legs won't be there. That can happen too. Bud's way too easy to time. I don't see him lasting 5. I think it's going to be kind of early. Biz, the way you stop and stare at the camera is hilarious. It's so good. I thought my stuff was buffering, but honestly, Nelo might do Bud like Caleb. Yep. Charlo Undisputed moved up and said Canelo hit different. Charlo campaigned and became undisputed at 154 and moved up and said, hell no. Listen, I'm going to be at the fight. I'm definitely going to be calling the fight for you guys, live commentary. And I'm going to have bubble guts out the ass because I'm going to be worried about Bud Crawford. And my thing is, if Canelo Alvarez wins the fight, when y'all say ShowBizz, keep the same energy. Let's reverse it. Are y'all going to say Canelo is on a Mount Rushmore? All you Bud buddies who think Crawford's going to beat him easily, if Canelo does the impossible and beat Bud, the impossible and beat Bud at 168 as a 38-year-old Bud, if he does the impossible and beat Bud, is he on a Mount Rushmore? Nope, exactly. Because you're ball jugglers. You're just hope everything is one-sided for Bud. If Bud wins, it's everything. Canelo wins, it's nothing. That lets you know what it is. You're lying to yourself and you're trying to convince us that you're telling the truth. If you think Bud whitewashes Canelo, then if Canelo wins, he's Mount Rushmore. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Hey, Biz, crazy as it sounds, people are going to be shocked at the outcome of Nelo knocking him out because they never believe in because they believe in Bud that much. There's no way. If Nelo lands the left hook he landed on Berlanga, do you think Crawford will get up? No. If he lands, you remember the right hand Canelo land on Triple G and he looked at Triple G like, no way. If he lands that, it's over. Biz, the way you stop us, brother, let me see. I hope Bud wins, rooting for him. I've never seen Bud as his ultra slick fighter, which is why I can't see it. Bud often walks through the fire to win. Yeah, listen, brother. Rondo. This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. Why can't you say, I really want Bud to win, and if he wins, that'd be great. Why isn't that enough? Why must it be, I know Bud wins, you don't know boxing, you hate black people, you ain't like, why must it be that? Madrimov was herky jerky. He knocked out people at 147 so he could knock out Canelo at 168. Why must it be some dumb shit? All the stuff that makes zero sense. Why can't it be, I really want him to win, and if he wins, I will celebrate for the rest of my life? That is enough. That's enough. You don't have to be insane. There's too many questions. Let me see. If Nelo feels you can't hurt him, you're in trouble. Brother Canelo, no one will ever give him credit. Always someone else. Brother. I just never seen it. Thanks for sharing your perspective, Biz. Love you, boy. Listen, bro. I just never seen. Dude, the truth of the matter is, Bud was everybody's hero when he beat Spence. And you are purposely ignoring the Spence he beat. Now, I think Crawford would have beaten Spence anyway. But that wasn't a prime Spence, and you know it. You know it. He is everybody's hero for beating Spence. But you must consider the Spence he beat in order to properly assess what you're going to see September 13th at 168. Dude, the common sense is people are afraid of common sense. They're betas. They must praise something. And because they're like that, when you say Canelo wins, they think that you are like them. Even when you say your reason why, they think, oh, it's because you need somebody to praise, because that's how I am. But I'm coming from a whole different perspective. If Nelo beats Benavidez, is he on my Mount Rushmore? Stop it. Yeah, he ain't on my Mount Rushmore if he beats Benavidez. At the end of all this, Rolly is still the GOAT. 100%. Let me see. Ray Leonard fought Donnie Leonde, light heavyweight. Was he the undisputed best light heavyweight in the world? Tell me 5 of Donnie's best victories. Get the hell out of here. I would love if we had a Crawford victory at 168 on a Leonde level. I would love it. Which is why I said it. And then Crawford said you should be kicked out the sport. And then I'm like, I called him Kendrick Lamar because he just disrespected me in front of everybody over something very logical. Remember on X, I want to see him at 168 for me to be able to judge what he'd do. And then number 2, for him to be better prepared with the weight, to be better prepared to fight Canelo. And I was a hater for that. Like, you hate Bud for that. That is common freaking sense. Spence was as high as a kite. Brother, let me see. Even Crawford knows he's coming to do the impossible. That's why he's doing it all so far. His fans to act like he should be the favorite is nuts. Brother, let me tell you what Crawford's doing. My boxing mind says Nelo, but I'm pulling for the underdog to achieve greatness. Love you, boy. Exactly. Now that I get. Let me see. Ray Leonard also said every punch Leonde threw hurt, and he never fight at 175 again. He said that? I didn't know. But I'll tell you this. When I see Crawford's having a ball. When I see him, have y'all saw his YouTube? showing the training camp, when I see Crawford, he's having a blasty blast. Why? Because no matter what, he wins. Hey, I'm gonna fight Canelo. I'm gonna try to whoop his ass. And if he knocks me out or if he beats me, I love to see it. And either way, I'm getting a bag. That bag, Charlo ain't fought in 2 years. That bag was so beautiful. Crawford's getting a bigger bag than that. He always does well with his money. You see, he never hurt, and you never hear anything about Crawford. He lives within his means and everything. He is having a ball, but y'all are turning it into Bud Crawford can knock out Nelo. It's like, let me see. Off topic, but Boots looks huge. Yeah, he does. He does. Bud has shown he has the footwork to hit and not get hit, but consistently shown that his pride and the dog in him won't let him fight in that way. I don't know how well he's going to move at 168.38. Why you didn't pick Crawford to destroy Spence if you knew Spence wasn't the same? You said Spence would break Crawford ribs. I've been a sub for 8 years. Then Willie King, you already know the answer. And I got to say it again. Y'all are so stuck on. If I would have said Crawford, if I would have stayed with Crawford beating Spence, then I guess that means Canelo wins. ShowBizz, you said Spence was going to break Crawford, so that means Canelo loses. It's the weirdest thing in the world. But why you pick Crawford to destroy Spence if you knew Spence wasn't the same? I didn't know Spence wasn't the same. The listening is really difficult for y'all. It's really difficult. Listening is very difficult. I didn't know. We didn't know. We thought it was a chance that he wasn't the same, but we were hoping he was the same. We didn't know. All right. I thought Bud Crawford was going to win up until, again, y'all hear the thing, up until the media workout. Then I'm like, oh God, that's Errol. That's Errol. I didn't know he wasn't the same until right before the fight. And I said, oh, he's washed. Willie, this Willie King, this is something that, hold on. Bud has been Bambi-legged in every weight class he fought in besides Madrimov fight. Why is it delusional to think Canelo can stop him if it's not even that? They just not smart. So, but Willie King, this is something that y'all tend to not know. A lot of you youngsters don't know because you're definitely young. Y'all tend to not know that y'all have to learn in life. You can think one way, learn something new, and wake up. You can think one way, learn something new, and grow more intelligent. I know that y'all say keep the same energy. Y'all are like, whatever you thought before you learn something new, stay that dumb. No, stay that dumb. It is a counter, like for real. It's a sickness in our culture, especially Black culture. You can't learn anything new. Stay not learning shit new. But for me, right before the fight, I learned new things. And I said, it's over with. It's over with. And then I saw the fight and was like, oh, he's washed. I learned now. But y'all like, nah, don't learn. It's the weirdest culture I've ever seen in my life. I think they rather stretch and say they knew all along if Crawford wins. If he doesn't, then they'll come out with excuses and deflections. That's right. It's a win-win. I'm a bank on, because right now they're anonymous, right? No matter what, because I'm on camera and most of y'all not. So you can say, mark my words, Bud wins. If he loses, you can go quiet into the night, right? And then it's like, of course Canelo won. He fought a small old dude the way he did Cotto, Amir Khan, all those boys. Mosley, of course, that's what he does. It has to be the most cowardly thing in the world to do. While me, I'm putting myself out there. Of course, Canelo. So if Bud wins, I'm back at I told you so, Biz. Always bet on Black. Yada, your Biz is Mexican. Just a whole bunch of shit. And that's just the cowardly way of social media. Let me see. There's a reason why Bud doesn't claim EBJS as a great fighter or an elite fighter. People forget so easily on what Bud said. I'm telling you, Bud knows that Errol wasn't Errol. He knows that. That's why Bud doesn't jump up and down about the Errol fight. He knows. Everyone knows Errol. And it's sad that that's not that. That's why Bud, listen, that's why Bud said he didn't want to fight Errol when Errol fought Ugas. Bud said, I don't want to fight that Errol. I need the receipts. Bud said, I don't want to fight that Errol. He's too soon after the car accident. He need to see Errol, and he's too soon. He didn't want to fight, the one that fought Danny Garcia. He didn't want to fight that Errol. Then Errol got detached retina. He didn't want to fight that one either. But then he beat Ugas, and it's like, okay, let's go. Come to find out, it ain't Errol. Everyone knows where Errol was. That wasn't lies. The one that gave Floyd the black eye, the dog that Errol was all through sparring, and as he grew, everyone knew what Errol was. He was a bone breaker. Everyone knew that. He was a dog. Terrence Crawford said himself, he got hit by Errol and said, oh, that's it? He was ready, waiting for it. Like, boom. Oh, that's it? He beat him so easily. He's like, that's not Errol. He knows. That's why he doesn't say it. Canelo but it doesn't mean take that from me because he deserves it. Crawford deserved to be undisputed. Canelo with KO Crawford in the 5th or 6th round and then go to his corner and pray for him. Well, the problem is he would have done that, but Crawford pushed him or walked up to him and was talking shit. And then Canelo died this. Right? That's when I said, damn. When Bud did that, Canelo said, I'm going to remember. I'm not going to forget. I'm not going to forget. See, it was cool at first. I'll box you, take it easy a little bit. But that whole thing that Bud did, Canelo said, I'm going to remember that. Remember? Look at it again. So now Canelo's coming in to, you know what I'm saying? To knock him flat out. Let me see. Mayweather was 38 and Pacquiao 36. And it was Pacquiao 8th division, I believe. And there wasn't talk about weight advantage. I gotta go. There was so much talk about the size advantage. What the hell? There was a ton of talk about the size advantage. Where were you? Where were you? Floyd Mayweather was longer, bigger, fat. Everyone talked about. Floyd did too. I'm too big for Marquez. Pacquiao ain't too big for Marquez. But me and Pacquiao the same. He said it with common sense. I wouldn't be surprised if Canelo outboxes Crawford. I think everybody is underestimating Canelo's skill. It's not just the weight. He's very skillful. Yeah. Because Canelo, if Crawford is supposedly bigger than Nelo, look at what Nelo doing. Fighting like heavyweights. That's skill. Let me see. Crawford just needs a legend on his resume before it's over. 100%. Stand on your ignorance. LOL. Hey, Biz. Just wanted to show some love because I learned so much about boxing since watching you. Also, love you, boy. Also got Nelo by round 9 stoppage. You think Bud retires? Yeah. Because if he goes back down and then, because Canelo can damage him, right? He can not quite be the same. Let me see. Explain it however you want. You were just as convinced it's okay to have an opinion, but you leaning on Nelo too hard. Bud fights up to his competition. Explain it however you want. You were just as convinced. Yes, I was. I explained that I was convinced. I think y'all some girls, bro. Y'all don't listen to dudes. Yeah, we need more fathers. We need more men. Kyle, that's a chick. It's okay to have an opinion. That's my job. I get paid for an opinion. But you leaning on Nelo too hard. Okay, Nelo win, but kind of not. Like, stop being a bitch, bruh. I say was on my mind. Who you got, Nelo or Bud? Nelo. Why? Because of this. That's too hard. Yup. I gotta go. I gotta go. They have black and white thinking, all or nothing, no nuance. Crabs in the bucket always want to pull a brother down. Are you going to cover the Nelo fight? Yeah. I think he going night like Crawford. What do you think? Nelo been getting close, man, to going to sleep. As Crawford, I am terrified. I hope he wins. As a Crawford fan, yeah, I hope he wins too. Why are you acting like Bud, not a real one? So now, gentlemen, it's not about who do I think win. It's about how much can you compliment Terrence? I compliment him all the time. I talk about I'm too tired. I'm too tired. It's like arguing with it's Stacey Kendra. It's like arguing with the worst chick ever with these dudes. Let me see. That wasn't Pac's first 147 fight. Shake. Biz, what is he smoking? Because I need some of that, brother. Papito. Papito. What's up, brother? Oh, thank you, dog. Flex on him. Safe. Left hand on him. Left hand on him. Pow, King Kong. Hey, got. Oh, pause. D Black. Let me see. God bless Biz. Been watching you since the beginning. Awesome to see how far you have come. Thank you, brother. Can't watch a fight with you on the screen too. Can't watch a fight with you on the screen too. Tyson Bell. Love you, boy. Hold on, brother. You hold on one damn second. You hold on one damn second.
Middle finger to the faculty, cause we living in zero gravity. Got the whole system mad at me, cause we living in zero gravity. Now put your hands up high, don't need wings if you're feeling this fly. I'm a stand-up guy, but I can sit down and still kiss the sky.
Well, do you believe Crawford can't win a close decision against Nelo, like Tarver said? No, I don't agree. I think it'll behoove them to give Bud the fight in a close decision, because then that means a rematch and you can do it for bigger money. Let me see. Lights out, party's over, cakes on the griddle, brother. I said one time, I think Chat and Biz need to take a fight, brother. I think, my goodness, convinced Spence was going to win. Yeah. And then he lost. What? Hey, man, give Spence a call, bro. You're into Spence way more than the rest of us, bro. The hell, Spence. Y'all, you don't know Bud, bro. Bring up somebody else. Spence and ShowBizz and Spence and brother. Canelo's fight with Crawford on September 13th has nothing to do with my thoughts on Spence. Spence. Let me see. You upset the booty buddies. I upset everybody because it's like I just talk. Let me see. I got the monster stop at MJ between rounds 7 and 12. Yeah, I got the monster beat him. Here's another $2 for my horrible ass type. Bill's not allowed to be wrong. Well, it's jealousy, bro. Fellas, There's a jealous girl in our town. Oh, baby. I hope you feel better about me and my girl. Cause you had the very first chance to be in my world. How often can the Bears be wrong? They get a little victory. It doesn't change. It doesn't change your condition. It doesn't change. Just watch the damn fight. Watch the fight. Whoever won, cool. Let's watch the next one, dog. Why y'all making it me and you because you love Bud? I love Bud too. All right? I love Bud too, bruh. You love him more. Like, no, I really, really love Bud, Biz. Okay. What? Watch the fight. Don't take it personally. All right, Biz, me and you. I'm talking about Canelo versus Bud. ShowBizz, who do you think wins? Canelo. Why? A, B, and C. All right, Biz, me versus you. let me see. Favorite fight of Nelo. I like Canelo Trout. Canelo Triple G1. I like that too. I just hate the robbery. Will Bud have busted gloves for the 4th time? Stop. Let me see. You just can't change your mind. That's all, Biz. You just can't change it. Right. I'm not allowed to. Not even. Hey, look, it's not even changing my mind though, because I changed my mind from Bud to Spence. People don't consider that I thought Bud was going to win for months, right? But it's not even. It's just, oh shit, Crawford's better. Don't say that, Biz. But he is. Let me see. I don't think happens, but Bud Tank get a W legend. Yeah. Let me see. Me versus you. Same dislike the robbery as well. Okay. Canelo versus Plant Triple G. All right. We're done. All right. I got to get ready for Charles Baker fantasy football tomorrow. All right. We're done. I got to hit the gym too right now. I'm wasting time. I need to hit the gym. Get some biceps in. I'm going to do work arms and legs today. All right. I'm completely done. Okay. But I want to say this too. I want to say this at the end. All right. Hopefully I get to do the commentary of X series tomorrow. I want to say this at the end. When some of you said I lean too hard for Nelo or pause, whatever. No, forever when dealing with me, I think it's cowardly to try to make sure everybody's okay with your take. I want y'all to just be okay with us thinking differently. Right? I think it's cowardly to be like, I got Nelo, but don't crucify me. Bud can really win because if anybody do it, Bud can. I don't think y'all men need to be tapped on the ass like that. I respect y'all too much. Y'all men don't need to hear that shit. You feel how you feel. You think Bud wins? Good. I don't feel no way when you think Bud wins. When I look at Roy Jones or everybody who say Bud, I don't be like, well, then Roy, how about me versus you? What kind of soft shit is that? But Roy, I hope you're wrong again. Hold up. That's not even in my DNA. You think Bud win? Dope. I think Canelo win. Let's watch the fight. I don't know boxing more than you. It's just I got that one right and you got it wrong. Right? It's the Tyson Bell. Why is it flip? Then it's me versus you. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Like my brain don't even do that. So when forever understand, if y'all say, who do you think wins, Biz? I'm going to say who I think wins. And understand the difference between a prediction and a gamble. Because I would tell you, I think Tank wins. But looking at the odds, I'm putting money on Ryan. Oh, you always bet on black. Like, I think Usyk wins, but I'm going to put a big bag on Dubois. Let me take a shot. Here's why. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think y'all, I respect y'all too much to patch. Hey, Canelo wins, but shit, right? Bud beat Spence. He beat Spence. And if anybody is to do it, y'all don't need that. Y'all don't need that. y'all don't need that, bro. Let me see. Super Biz. Lupe. Brother, thank you. Love you, boy. Let me see. Floyd would have whooped Triple G just like Nelo. Yeah, I said it. It doesn't matter because he said he didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Derek, he didn't do it. Put the fight on. Let me see. Favorite version of Nelo. I don't give a shit. All right, so thank you guys for showing up and showing out. ShowBizz, little adult. Y'all wearing me the hell out. Y'all wearing me the hell out. Boxing doesn't need to be this way. But I don't know, for some reason, it makes the war room lit. I'm out. Huh? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.